Check these guys out. They got to keep their eye on me all the time. On the right, that's Sam. He's my new one. He's born in November, so he's still a puppy. And there's Copper. He's 8 years old. Go with me everywhere I go. So I'm out here in West Virginia, taking the 34, about halfway between Beckley, West Virginia, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, where I'll be delivering this load. So I've got 4 pallets of steel plate and 4x8 sheets, and then there's a coil up on top that's like 19,000 pound coil. So they put it in between so it kind of makes it a little more aerodynamic. And that tarp was just barely big enough to cover that load. I mean, you can see where the front is, and that's folded over a little bit. I've got some carpet in there just to make it a little thicker, so it'll hold in that, you know, under that strap. So that, but in the back, you can see I don't have very much at all covering the back of that coil. So, and of course there in the middle, where it's high, it's hard, you know, it's hard to keep that from flapping there, and I can't stand to see my tarps flapping. So I've stopped several times and added bungee cords to how to tighten all that up, but it's still gonna flap. So I figured I'd take y'all inside and show my cab layout. It's a little dirty, you know, dog hairs everywhere, but this load, by the way, pays $2,700 on 515 miles. I don't know about y'all, but I mean, yeah, I just paid a little over $5 a gallon for fuel, but you know, it wasn't that long ago you thought a $3 a mile load was decent, paying around $4 a gallon. So that rate increase doesn't account. You know, the fuel is just a small portion of that rate increase. So I'm happy with it. So anyway, let me get inside here and I'll show you inside my cab. I know these guys, they wonder what's going on in here. What am I doing? So the passenger side, I still have the original cabinet that was there, the shelf unit. This side was set up for hanging clothes. So, and the driver's side, I took out everything except for the very top shelf, and I built this frame. How well you can see it? I put a little light on this. So I got a metal frame. Of course, my light is wanting to act up. I built this metal frame, and that's for my refrigerator down here. So I got a dormitory size refrigerator, and it's enclosed by this frame, and this holds this butcher block table, which I think I bought it at Lowe's. It was a 48 by 20 inch thick butcher block shelf. So you put it in your garage, and it's got these brackets that will hold up against the wall, and it'll fold down against the wall. And then I guess when you need it, pull your car out, you can raise this up and have a little workbench. So, but it makes a really nice top. So I kept the factory edge. The side is cut, is on the other side against the wall. Haven't done anything to it. That's just the way it came. You know, I just wiped it down and everything. So I got a 24-inch monitor. It's mounted on here, and I can move it around quite a bit. I can get it closer to the bed if I want to watch it on there. And it's just a you know, it's just a standard wall mount for your TV. Up on top, I got my microwave, and on top of that, I've got this tote. It's got where I got about half of my clothes up in there. Behind here, tucked in back there, is my PC. It's just one of these little mini, like Optiplex 800s or whatever. Just a small little PC. Does everything I need to do. I don't do any gaming, so then my top shelf is just packed with stuff. So this tote over here, I've got, that's for dog food, because Mr. Sam right here, he likes to get into anything he can, and even Mr. Copper has been known to get into the wrong kind of dog food. So I have to keep that up there. I've got, you know, consumables stuff, you know, paper plates, and my clothes washing detergent, and and soft stuff like bread, and I got some hot dog buns and stuff like that in there, stuff that would be damaged. My shower bag is for all my clothes, and of course, you know, paper towels and all those other goodies that you need. My TV, this is pretty cool what I did here now. Now I can sit there and watch the TV from here, you know, in that position. From laying in the bed, I can see most of it, but makes a good place to charge my headset. But I've got this bungee cord right here. I can take this off, and then I have this mounted on a TV stand also, but it's turned sideways and it rotates at the base, so I can take this TV, and give me a moment, I gotta put the phone down. So I can take the TV and bring it down lower, so when I'm laying in bed when I watch my TV, it's just, you know, it's just a 32-inch TV, but it kind of blocks that top tote in there. You can't get anything, but if you're gonna watch a movie, it's real simple to put it down in that position. But for going down the road, you know, I store it right there. It's never been a problem there. So on these shelves, I picked out some size totes. I had to trim them down a little bit so it holds everything in place, and you know, makes big drawers. And this here is an actual. That's just some this type of wood with the veneer on it, and I cut a piece, made a 90 out of it. So it's kind of like a drawer. There's no back on it, but it's a good place to store a lot of stuff. And then down here, that's where I keep the bottles of water I'm currently using. And I've got a tote full of canned food and canned, you know, jars and stuff like that. It's all the heavy stuff I've got down there. But then up here, I got the baby gate there. That's to keep the dogs out from your from you know, around your feet when you know, they get a little scared and they want to jump, you know, right up underneath your feet, and that's not safe especially when you're driving a stick shift. I got 2 phone chargers. The one on top, the phone would sit and be in the sun sometimes, and it would overheat. So I added that one down there, and that thing is it's got the stick-on thing, and I'm surprised it's been on there for months, and it hasn't come loose. So and then for my ELD, I got a full-size tablet up here. It never turns off, but so that's for my logs. Got a Garmin, stupid ass Garmin over there that she don't know what the hell she's talking about a lot of times, but we all know what that's like. But anyway, that's just wanted to give y'all a quick little tour of the truck. The bed is very comfortable. I have a one of those a 3-inch mattress topper on there, you know, the foam mattress topper on there, and it's awesome. Now I love these windows. I know some of y'all don't have windows in the back. I don't very often open the window, or you know, rotate, you know, open the blind, but I got lucky, and there was a truck in this spot last night, and they left this morning, so I moved over, and so I can have the window open. There's nobody on the other side of me. Normally I keep one of these pieces in there. That's the one that actually comes out of there, because you can feel the heat coming in through that glass. You know, being hot outside, you can feel the heat coming in. But I keep all my extra ones. So I have them for my the side windows also. And the sun starts beaming in there, it starts getting hot, and I'll put one of them, you know, the piece of that foam. Of course, I got the one for front. You know, it makes a huge difference on your comfort level in here. So, but anyway, I'm headed off to in the morning. I'll be headed to northeast side of Pittsburgh to get rid of this load, and then I'm gonna stop at a Lowe's up on the north side of Pittsburgh. There's hardly any truck stops around big cities. That's always a problem. But so hopefully I guessed right. I did my last time. I delivered a load in Henderson, North Carolina, and I deadheaded to Piedmont, South Carolina, which is southwest of Greenville, South Carolina, and deadheaded there, and so this load was 14 miles from there, so it was a good choice on direction. So anyway, till next time, y'all stay safe out there and take care. Bye now.